it's Kirsten from Redfield Crafts. It's been a while since I have been on YouTube. It's here in Italy. It's been really warm. We are about to experience another heat wave here. So the humidity itself has been kind of hard to handle. So we've just been cooped up kind of in the house because you can't really go outside much because you just start sweating and everything like that. It's all gross. But so I have been doing a few things. I have finished half of another Christmas gift. I did place an order recently on Yarnspiration's website to get some yarn, some basic yarn, just their Bernat Super Value yarn, and some more Caron cake or Caron Simply Soft. I should be getting that order, I want to say probably in about a week or so, maybe less. I'm hoping, I'm not sure. But I'm going to show you what I have been working on, and all of this stuff that I'm going to show you is yarn from my stash. So I haven't placed an order besides that, hair pulling out, since that one Yarnspiration order that I should be getting soon. But yeah, so I'm going to show you some stuff that I have been working on. And I'm sorry about my appearance. Again, it's really hot out here. It's about 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, but the humidity makes it at least 10 degrees more. So I've just been cooped up, and I'm just kind of a mess right now. But the first thing I want to show y'all is in one of my previous videos, I think it was the last one, I was working on a virus shawl, and I got the tutorial. I followed Fiber Spider's tutorial for it, and I was using a mandala cake, and I was using the color Chimera. So I don't know if you can see that. Highlighting's a little bad right now. That is the color for the ball. I used roughly 1.5 cakes to make the shawl, and I had finished it, but I have not weaved in any of my ends. But this is what it came out looking like. And this is completely done. It's a little bunched up at the bottom there. But yeah, I really like this pattern. This shawl worked up so quick and so fast that I even did another one. But I like how this one came out, and I wish I had more of this color because I would have liked to make it longer. But if I was to use the rest of the yarn that I do have for this, I would basically end on the granny stitch, and in his tutorial, in Fiber Spider's tutorial, he recommends ending on a row 7, which is the last row that you see, which is just, all it is a double crochet chain 1 row. But I still like it. It's still, you know, nice around your shoulders, and then you can also wear it as a little triangle scarf in front, like that. Perfect size and everything. Although right now here, it's not so great to be wearing because it's so hot. But yeah, that was the first one that I did in the color Chimera. So that is done. And then I did another one using another mandala cake that I had, and I used the color, the new color Peacock. So that's the colorway. The only thing I gotta say for this shawl is I did do a little bit, not really color controlling, but as you can see from the colorway right here, it's like a bluish purple, and then like these greens and blues and then purple and then like a light purple. I didn't use the purple and the light purple colorway. I didn't really think it went well with the way my shawl worked up, so I just kind of cut those parts out. Oops, I do have some of that color. This is what I have left from the first cake. Excuse me. No, sorry. This is what I have left from the first cake. So as you can see, I took out the light purple and the dark purple of it. And then the second cake, it was completely like reversed from what the first cake was. So I took off the purple that was on the outside of it and just used it from the outside inwards. And that is where I stopped for the second cake. And this is what, again, I didn't weave in any of my ends on this one either. But this is what this one turned out like. And I like it. I think this is perfect without that purple color and the light purple. I think the blues and the greens go really well together. So that is what I did. And again, I wish it was a little bit longer, but again, I wouldn't have had enough to end on a row 7 without going into the purple, dark purple and the light purple, which I did not want to do. But still, again, this is good enough, and you can wrap it around. So, I really like these colors. Came out so nice. Blend so good. Mandalas are pretty good at that. They like their colors blend nicely, and it's an easy transition from color to color, which I really liked. So those were the first two things I did. Put that away real quick. The next thing I did was I worked on a pattern that I made up myself for my nephew. I'm making him a hat and scarf set, but I am waiting on more blue yarn. I believe it's the True Blue from Burnett. That is in my order from Yarn Inspirations. But I made him, the first thing I did was I made him a scarf. It is the corner to corner scarf. It's kind of Captain America themed, but since they live in New England, it's kind of, what's that football team? Sorry, I'm from New England and I can't remember. Oh, New England Patriots. There we go. In their color thing as the red, white, and blue. So all it is just a long scarf, blue, and then 2 sections of white and red on each side. And then, since they are big Disney fans, I decided to do Mickey ears as well. So there we go. So all it is a red circle, or red, blue, and then Captain America shield. So yeah, kind of did that myself. Alright, sorry for that interruption, everybody. Husband came home and kids were asking for lunch because it's about that time. So I just quickly went and made them some food, so now they're eating. So I can finish this video real quick. But yeah, as I was saying about the Captain America inspired scarf I made for my nephew, that was the Mickey ears. And like the Captain America shield, and then the blue and the red ears on top of the white and the red. This was my second side that I did. This was the first side. As you can see, I clearly messed up on it. I made it too high up from the edge, so like the blue kind of runs into that, the main part of the scarf. So what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm thinking of taking up some of this white yarn that I have and just like kind of doing a little bit of an outline to the top of it. I don't know. And it's too late to take it off and redo it because it's completely sewn in there. So I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's for, my nephew is 5.5. He's gonna be 6 by the time he gets this. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, or if you think just doing the white outline of the top of the ear will be enough, just let me know in the comments down below. But I think it's long enough for him. So I think he's a short little kid, so I think it's definitely not for me, but it's long enough for him to wrap around twice. And it's thick. I didn't realize when you do corner to corner scarves that corner to corner in itself is a yarn eater. This blue part, so all of this blue was basically one full skein of those Bernat Super Values, which is like the Bernat or the Red Heart Super Saver thing, yarns, balls, skeins, whatever you call them. It basically went through the whole thing for this main part of the scarf. Twist a bit. But I didn't do the standard corner to corner stitch. I did, instead of doing the double crochet one, I did the half double crochet. So when I started it in the red, I started with a chain of 5, and then in the third chain from the hook, I did my half double crochets. And I did that because I like the way the half double crochet looks. It makes your stitches a little bit tighter. So, and I can't remember what hook size I used. It was either a 5 or a 5.5, so either an H or an I. But yeah, I still think it came out good. I gotta make another one so I gotta make this part, basically the ears again, because when I get the blue in, I'm gonna do, blue, white, and red for the main part of the hat, and then attach the Mickey ears to it. And as you can see, I made it so it's only on the top and you can't see the yarn through the back, which, excuse me, I really like how I did that. So yeah, scarf done. The next thing I worked on, actually the next few things that I worked on were hats. I was in a hat mood, beanie mood, so I was just making a whole bunch of hats. The first one I did, I used the Lion Brand homespun yarn because I have another skein and whatever this is, the rest of this, so like a fourth of a skein. Excuse me. I found a pattern on Pinterest because that's where I go to get all of my inspiration for projects. And I came across this hat that I liked. Crazy hair. It was called the Color Tour Slouchy hat by the Unraveled Mitten. And I actually really like this. It is basically worked in V-stitches. So, and again, oh, I didn't tell you, the colorway I used was Vineyard. This is the colorway Vineyard. So yeah, I really like how it came up and how you close it. I didn't follow the pattern exactly. I made this a little bit taller because it didn't seem too slouchy from when I made it. I don't know if I can get it on. Yeah, I guess it's a little slouchy now. I like my hats to kind of cover my ears. It's not really fitting too well because of the braid, but that's how it looks. It's got a little slouch to it, I think. A little slouch right there. I like how it came out. Definitely a nice hat for winter. It gets a little chilly here, not too much, but yeah. So this was by the Unraveled Mitten. It's called the Color Tour Slouchy. So there's that. Sorry, I got a little cough going on. The next thing I did, I made, again, Pinterest. I found this pattern for this hat that I absolutely fell in love with, mainly because of the name. It is called the Lorelai Beanie, and it is a pattern by Sierra's Crafty Creations. I really love the texture of this hat. I love it. It is basically front post double crochets and just double crochets. all the way around, even when you decrease. It was so simple and so easy. Now her pattern is done in all in one color. I had some leftover yarn from when I made those It's Shawl good cardigans for my nieces. Did I use that? Oh wait, never mind. I didn't use that yarn. My mistake. Never mind. Scratch that. That was a different thing. When I placed my Lion Brand order, there you go, I got some of that DIY yarn. And because they're only, let's see, they only have 65 yards in each little ball, so they're tiny. They're tiny little balls. But I used the lilac color and the peach color. And I think I used two of the balls, two little balls for of the purple, the lilac color, and then like a half of one for the little line right there. I really like this pattern. The only thing is, this was the first one. I didn't really like the way it fit on my head. It's definitely a nice hat. Definitely fits. It's nice. I just wish it was a little bit taller. And I wish that when you do the brim, that it's a little too stretchy for me, for my taste. Ooh, headband fell out. It's a little too stretchy for me. So what I did is, I basically did the same thing. Same pattern. I just did 2 stripes of the purple, and I made it taller. So this one's a little bit taller. Again, I used 2 of the peach and then a little bit of the purple, and then this is all I have left, and I had 3 balls of each of these. So I basically went through all 3 balls for these 2 hats. So, and this one is definitely a little bit longer, and it's got a little bit of a slouch to it. The only thing is, pink or peach, not really my color. The purple, however, is. I like the purple, just not really the peach. But, I mean, someone might want it. I don't know. So yeah, there's that one, and then I did one more hat. This hat, I was actually starting to make it for myself, and this is made with using yarn, leftover yarn from the It's Shawl good cardigans I made for my nieces. I used green, this green color. There's no color numbers, it's no color name, it's just color numbers. So I used this green, and I used a little bit of this like dark blue. It's a little darker in the screen than it is in real life. But I made this beanie. Now it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Ninja Turtle. My phone is having issues. Sorry guys. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Ninja Turtle. Not my intention whatsoever. This pattern that I followed exactly. It's called the Easy Half Double Crochet Beanie by Brienne over at Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And again, I followed it exactly. The only thing is, I think this yarn that I used isn't worth the weight. There we go. It wasn't worth the weight. It's kind of in the mixture. I think it's a size 3, so I think it's a lightweight, but it kind of feels a little bit in between a number 3 and a number 4. So it doesn't really fit me, my head. It fits my 8-year-old son though perfectly. So now he claimed this hat. But I like it. It's basically just half double crochet in the round, all the way around, and then this little part right here is just in the back, the 3rd loop in the back, to give it that like knitted look. So yeah, I do like this. I will probably make it again. but obviously with worsted weight yarn and color that more suits me. So that is basically all that I have been working on. I just started one project, but I can't show it to you guys yet because I haven't even started finished the first row of it. But it's basically gonna be where did it go? Okay, it is. I'm doing the it's a pattern by Crystal over at Bag O' Day Crochet. It is her pattern number 508. I think it's the little ruby red top, summer top that she does for her daughter. But I did that before, and I made it longer into a dress for my niece. This is what I showed you. I showed you guys this like a couple months ago. But my daughter really wants one too, so I'm gonna make her one. And she wants the top again in this purple, but then in the bottom part right here, she wants it in this like bright pink. So I got some Karen Smith Soft in the colorway Watermelon to do that for her. I will definitely have that done probably by next week. So next time I upload a video, that will be done for sure. So yeah, that is what I started. Those are what I have completed. I have a question for all of you guys. I have a whole bunch of, let's see, I have 3, 4, 5. I have 5 balls of each of these. They are the, excuse me, the Lion Brand Textures yarn. So I got these 2 colors. I have 5 balls each. They are a size 4 weight yarn. But I have absolutely no idea what to make with these. And it's really bugging me because I want to use these, and because I like the colors. They all have all different colors, and I'm in the, you know. I tried using one of these before, but I didn't like the way they were. I didn't like crocheting with them. They just, I was having a rough time with it. Maybe I just need a bigger hook or a better pattern. So if any of y'all have any suggestions on what to make with these, please let me know, because these are just sitting here on my shelf just staring at me like, when are you going to use me? What are you going to make with me? And I have no idea. Although, that scarf on there, the infinity scarf on the label, looks pretty nice. Maybe I'll go into Lion Brand's website and see what they have. See if I can find that pattern on there. Because I want to use this yarn. I want to make it. Use something with it. I don't know though. But yeah, that is all I've done. That's all I'm doing right now. This video is already way too long. Again, if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on what to make with those Lion Brand Textures yarn, please let me know. And again, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button down below, and to also hit that notification bell so that way you guys don't miss a video when I upload it. And I don't know if I said again, but I want to give a huge thank you to Terry over at the Yarn Joy podcast. She gave me a shout out earlier this week. No, sometime last week. Sorry, last week. And excuse me. Oh, I appreciate all of you guys who have come over to my channel from her. I appreciate it. And I also want to say thank you to all of my subscribers that have been with me from the start. I appreciate all of you, and I can't wait until we reach 1,000 subscribers so I can do another giveaway then. But yeah, thank you, Terry, if you're watching, for your shout out. I really appreciate it. It meant so much. I was so excited to get a shout out from you. I really enjoy your videos. If you guys aren't a subscriber of Terry over at Yarn Joy Podcast, I definitely recommend going over there and subscribing to her channel. She is wonderful in all of the projects that she makes. I really want to get into doing amigurumi. I don't feel that comfortable yet working with those really small crochet hooks, and plus I don't have any batting or polyfill to fill them. Can't really find that here on the economy, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will talk to you guys all later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.